Happy day to you, my friend! It is time for the new mini divine / dragon board event today. Of course, we're going to be going through all of this and, some little tips for any new players to this. But essentially, we have a bottomless dungeon that's going to be giving us divine tickets out of every chest. And we've also got a dragon board event that has the brand new 6th dragon as one of the rewards. So obviously we've got this 6th dragon, which is just a midnight dragon covered in cake. Wonderful. We've also got the runic and sunset dragons available as peace dragons. And we also have the 5th dragon available as the double trouble reward dragon. So for anyone that didn't get this dragon last year, now would be your chance. So this is a dragon board event which works very similarly, if not exactly the same as the previous versions of this, which is very similar to the ancient event version, except instead of having ancients, we have non-ancients to get, and it's about the anniversary stuff. So the main thing to remember about this dragon board event is that if you really want pieces of the 6th dragon, you should be going purely for the pink tiles on the board. And at the same time, we've also got bingos, which will give additional divine tickets. They're going to give us pieces for the very cute snow globe dragon as well, which is not letting me click him. There we go. So you can get this cute little Christmassy themed dragon as well. But for that, you need to roll the dice and hit each of these numbers on the bingo board. So that is what is going to be happening. Along with this, we do also have milestone rewards in this event, and we do have free to play and the pay only section of this milestone reward pass. And inside this pass, there is the chance for you to get the divine HADES dragon. So if you do buy the premium version, which includes buying the special dice totem here, which is not letting me buy it right now. But if we do buy that, then you can unlock these premium rewards. And at the same time, we do have the bottomless dungeon, which does mean that we have the opportunity to get pieces of the ZEUS dragon. I don't really see where it's displaying this in-game, but we can get pieces of ZEUS. Ah, there we go. Fortune shines on you. Every dragon trainer needs some luck sometimes. Today it shined on you, so grab these 10 fortune tickets before they disappear. So these are these new fortune tickets for this event, and this is the main event screen. So like I said, we've got the milestone rewards, we've got the events themselves, then we've got the fortune chest. So in the fortune chest, it does display the dragons that we can get, the decorations, we can get VIP. And if you want to know the drop rates, you can click on the I tab there. And for every 100 opened chests, you should expect to get 6 divine pieces. So for every 100 chests that you open, you should expect to get around 6 pieces of ZEUS. So if you need to get 120 pieces of ZEUS, that's going to be a lot of chests. That's a lot of chests. But, some people have pieces of him from before. There's also the chance to get a full drop of ZEUS at any time, but I'm sure the drop rates aren't particularly high. And aside from that, we do have special offers in the shop, mainly this one, which is related to the dungeon, where you can do this and buy lots of dungeon tokens, because doing the dungeon and getting lots of tickets is going to be really important. So we're going to go and do that in a second. But anyway, I guess we'll open these first few tickets that we've collected for now, because why the heck not, and we'll see what we get in our first few chests of this event. We've got this, we've got some bamboo. Sure, I'll take a duplicate bamboo. See, we've also already got one of these. And, like, Hellion pieces. Oh, I didn't even realise what dragons we could get. But there's one piece of ZEUS, for example. And then if we open another 4 of these, what do we get? Nothing of value. Because the only thing I really want out of this is, of course, the ZEUS dragon. But, that is essentially going to be the event. It's really similar to the ancient and divine events when we've seen them before, so it shouldn't be anything really that new. But in terms of getting points for the dragon board event, you'll see that we have these quests, and you should complete these quests before you end up spending all of your currency every day. Because if you finish these quests, you'll unlock a special quest. So for example, we'll do all of these quests right now. So let's collect all of our food. I put in either hour-long food or 6-hour food, whatever works for my schedule, really. Collecting gold, super nice and easy. Then we've got feeding, so let's go and hatch a dragon. We'll go and pop him into his habitat over here. We go and feed him up. Come on, lump, give me some pointies. Lovely, lovely, lovely lump. What a strange name, lump. Kinda like it. Kinda like it. Then we've got catching creatures, winning battles, and breeding. So with the breeding, there are obviously particular breeding combinations that are going to give you that set amount of 200 points. At the same time, don't forget that we do have the Dragon of the Week. But if you do want to go for the Dragon of the Week, then at the same time, you could potentially end up putting your event progress really far behind, because every time you don't finish that breeding quest, that's another additional special quest that you miss out on the points of. So you need to be really careful when you are breeding this week. Again, you don't want to screw over yourself just by accidentally breeding something with a long breeding timer. That would suck. Catching creatures, we just need to collect the creatures whenever we see them spawning around. Sometimes they might take a few minutes to spawn, but usually it's just they blend in really well. But, you know, if you're not seeing any creatures spawn, leave it a few minutes, log back into the game, and hopefully you should see them sort of flying around. Probably, you know, if they're near your void habitats, they're probably going to be difficult to see, but we've got that done. And then again, for breeding dragons, either you can breed the specific breeding combos, or what you can also do, you can use your double egg relic, not double egg relics, extra den relics. I'm just going to do it for the sake of doing it. So say we use one of our extra den relics, and say you want to go and breed the bunt dragon, which is the brick plus ice dragon, and these are all the possible results. I've already got bunt, but let's go and breed anyway. What do we get? See, 2 hours is not what we want, because if we see a 2-hour breeding time, then that's not actually going to finish off that breed dragon quest. So you can see how going for random breeds can sort of screw you over during this. Luckily, we do have some time skips on this, so I'm going to go and do that quick. Thank you, Disney Magic Kingdoms, for allowing me to skip my time there. Anyway, if I finish off the breed in this one, then if we go ahead and use our trusty breeding points table, then you can see that if you want to get 200 points per reset, then it's going to be best to breed this one here that gives 250 points, which is the War Dragon. Really easy to breed, it's just fire plus metal. But if you do want to guarantee those 200 points every time, you are going to be best off breeding War Dragons. So I hope you at least don't have much to breed this week, or if you do, you've got some second breeding den relics, because otherwise you're probably not going to get a whole lot of new breeds out of this 10-day long event. But anyway, that is now all of those quests complete. So for doing all of those, you'll see that we've unlocked this quest that says open 1 epic chest in the Dragon Board event. So normally, like I said, if you really want pieces of the 6, you try and go for, say, you know, the pink tiles. But if you've got a specific quest that's to open the epic chests, then, you know, go for the epic ones instead. But also remember that when you roll a 6, you do get to unlock doubles on the dice rolls. So one thing that you can do is you can go 6 tiles behind the green, because you want to be landing on the greens to finish off the bingo. So if we go back 6, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm not being stupid, am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we want to land on this blue tile here. So what you can do is you can sort of refresh and try and land on that green. And that way you can guarantee that if you want to land specifically on a 6 to go for the epics. So let's just re-roll until we hit a 6 here, which normally you don't want to re-roll as much as possible, but there we go. We got a 6, so if we go on here, then we're going to get double pinks, and then that is going to give us a pink chest, which gives us 1 piece of 6. And you'll see that after opening 100 of the pink chests, we would be guaranteed to get the 6th dragon. So it's basically a question of, will we get a big drop piece first, or will we have to open up all 100 of those chests? And luckily for me, like I said, I've got all of the other pieces for the other dragons, so all that I need are those purples. But when we get doubles rolled, we also get additional battles towards finishing off Double Trouble, and Double Trouble also gives lots of divine tickets. Lots of things giving divine tickets and lots of bits of pieces for us to do, but I really want 5th, so let's go. So this is the fight that we're going to be taking on. The enemies don't seem to have sigils, but they are level 110, so let's do it. Hey Dad, it's great that you made Arya a cake to celebrate her 6th anniversary as a dragon trainer, but what did you put in it exactly? Oh dear, in my attempt to spice things up, I may have added a hearty dose of some mysterious potion or another, but one must be daring in the kitchen. I get to spend my train anniversary in the dream realm? I was gonna say drama realm. This is so cool. Thanks, Professor. I wonder what kind of stories the dragons want to hear this time. Judging by the looks of this hard-boiled pair, perhaps they want tales of strife and adventure. Oh, I've got plenty of those. Remember all the times I had to track down and foil Viking plots across the archipelago? Vaguely, Arya. It's been a very long time in DML. We've done many things. Many things over our time. So there is one additional divine ticket for now. So if we want to take on Battle 2, then we need to get 2 doubles, and it will go up and up and up, and we'll need to get more and more and more doubles. And it gets more and more and more annoying, but, you know, that's just how it is in terms of trying to get those thingamabobs. So I do kind of want to land on a yellow tile here and a pink tile. So I am, well, that's how I had 2 pinks. I was going to say, I didn't think I had 2 pinks, but that's actually just screwed me over. Wow, game, I can't believe you. Not even displaying correctly. Wow, I'm actually offended. Either way, in this one case, I'm just going to go for the epic chest because it's part of the quest. So there we go, we get a bonus 600 event currency. And now it's basically just going to be down to us trying to finish off the bingo every single day. But if you do try and do that from day 1, you're going to find that you're going to be running really low on event currency. So for those of you that already have a couple of pieces of snow globe, you might want to try and save up your event currency at least for a couple of days, not try and use all of it. But it's up to you. It depends on how often you're logging in, how much you're spending, and how unlucky you get with drops. But anyway, that is most of the Dragon Board event stuff. I think I've pretty much covered all of that. But I mentioned the Bottomless dungeon earlier. It's really important that with the Bottomless dungeon, you go ahead and do this as often as possible. Of course, we can get the Quartern Dragon, which was the reward dragon for 4 years of DML. Very cute looking dragon. I liked it. We've also got stuff in the dungeon shop. Of course, we have pieces of snow globe, and we have a premium sigil chest. So before we do anything, I'm going to take the premium sigil chest, which has no blues, so I don't care. VIP, I'm not going to worry about that. But these pieces of snow globe are quite expensive. Just for one singular piece, but you know, I'm gonna buy a few just because we got the tokens for now, and it does take us closer to him, so it means less of the Dragon Board stuff. So now that we've collected all of that, on to actually doing the dungeon fights, and it's not any different from normal. It's just gonna be, you know, do dungeon battles, KO dragons, get tokens, open chests. And again, in every single chest that you open up, there will be divine tickets. So, you want to open up every single chest. But at the same time, the purple chest at the end does tend to give a lot more than the others. So what a lot of people end up doing during these dungeon weeks is they just ignore the blue chests on the way to the purple, and they just open up that purple chest as many times as they can. It depends on, you know, how far you can go in terms of constantly logging in and redoing the dungeon again and again and again. But always make sure that you're at least somewhat paying attention to the tasks, because if you don't, you may end up just losing a lot of event currency But of course, in the first few rounds of dungeon, the most important thing is about getting KOs so that you can boost your KO damage and your dungeon health as well. Because those are really, really important for getting big dungeon KOs every round. Of course, people that have Ancient and Metal are at an advantage because that's just a really, really good combo in the dungeon. But even if you don't have that, as long as you're logging in pretty frequently, you can still do really well. At the same time, I mean, needing about 1200 chests to get Zeus, that's going to be a toughie. And I can imagine a lot of people perhaps buying that £20 bundle. I'm not going to do that because that's a lot of money just for a Zeus. But, you know, the option is there if you're super desperate for it. At the same time, you know, Zeus hasn't been re-released for a long time, so I know a lot of people that wanted him back, so at least they have brought them back. And at the same time, this is a really sort of different style of divine event. It is basically a mini divine event, where it gives us the chance to get divines that we've never had a mini event like this before. It's just like 1 week, or a week and a half's worth of a divine or ancient event, which is kind of interesting. But we'll see if they start trying out new event types, you know, new ways of releasing divines and things like that. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. But I'm not gonna complain at Gameloft for trying new things, trying new event types. You know, credit where credit is due for trying new things and not just redoing the same event formulas 7,000 times. That's for me anyway. So I think I'm going to end up resetting this one very, very soon after probably one more KO. I don't think our dragons can do any more damage really. We can use acceptance there, but if it's not a wonder acceptance, it's not going to do too much for us. So let's leave this one and then come back again in 12 minutes. But we've got a few event points or dungeon points. So if we open this one, you see we got some more tickets. There's 4 fortune tickets in that really cheap chest. Wonderful, wonderful. And then in this one, we've got another 4 tickets. So you're not going to be getting a lot of actual tokens in the dungeon this week. So good luck buying stuff in the shop. But you will be getting lots and lots of divine tickets, hopefully. But again, ideally, you might be able to take the first 1 or 2 blue chests, but the ones later on get quite expensive, so a lot of people just skip those and head straight to the purple multi-open chest right at the end. But again, depends if you can go there, and depends on how often you can grind in there, really. So best of luck with all of the divine ticket drops for now. Again, if I reopen the event page here, let's just use the remaining 18 tickets that we have. Let's go. What are we going to get? Any more pieces of Zeusy boy? No? Not even one? That's kind of sad. And don't forget that after every 30 chests opened, let's take a duplicate, and we unlocked our first milestone there. But every 30 chests opened, you get 3 free pieces of Zeus. That's another thing to keep in mind as well. Zeusy! Nope. Still no more pieces of Zeus. That sucks. It sucks every time you open up all these chests and it gives you nothing of what you want. Sucks. And then of course every 15 chests we also get another free purple, so there's that as well. Again, if we click that, then we get 3 more free pieces of Zeus. So good luck. I hope that luck is in your favour. And don't forget with the milestone rewards that this is based on how many chests a person opens, and considering it's expected that on average it would take about 1,000 plus to get Zeus, maybe a few less with the free tickets, probably closer to 800. Cool boy, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. But, you know, good luck to you. I do honestly hope that you get some good luck for Zeus. If you can't even get Hades, or you don't want to spend on the premium milestone, I do at least hope that you can get Zeus, but I don't know why I can't buy that from the event screen. That kind of sucks as well, but bugs. What can I say? Every time we get a new event, we get a new bug. So it does not surprise me at this point. But I hope that this helped out anyone that hasn't really seen these types of events before. Again, main things to remember, go for the purple tiles if you want 6. If not, and you want 5th, just go for double trouble, so don't refresh too much. And aside from that, make sure you're doing all of your quests, including the special 600 quest, and make sure you're doing those bingos, especially when they give you bonus event currency to spend, or dragon board currency. There's so many dragon this, dragon board, dungeon this, chest this. Ugh, it's too confusing. Anyway, now I appreciate you being here. Again, if you do need any more help, you can join us in our Discord server, or, you know, DM me, whatever you want to do. But good luck with breeding, good luck with event, good luck with everything else in game, and let's get grinding, I guess.